Maybe. Yay. I look so good. You do look so good. We're late. We don't have our scrolly thing. Oh, well. You know, I blame technology. Hey, we're late.
Does that mean we're pregnant?
Scott, I have something to tell you.
What?
I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh, we did it. We were 1 minute late, so nobody came to the show today.
I know.
They're like, Talking Beards isn't punctual. We're out. You know, sometimes that sort of thing happens. You want to do your thing?
Do it. Go for it.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. This one. It worked.
Oh, it did. Oh, hey, welcome to the #1 podcast in India about beards.
Breaking news. #1 podcast in India about beards. This is amazing.
I know. You guys are all here to witness this.
Andrew Matson says the countdown is too long.
Andrew Matson, you're like a horse. Your face is too long.
You know what? He's just mad, son.
He is mad, son.
We did it. Yeah, so tonight, this is episode number 83 of Talking Beards. We do not have a guest tonight, but we're going to talk about, the top 15 things we miss about going to beard competitions. And then we'll get off track and, wander around, and then we'll end up back to square one. So, yeah, that's about how the show's going to go tonight. So, like I said, This is episode number 83 of Talking Beards. My name is Aaron D. Johnston, and I am the guy on this side of the screen, as per usual. And, go ahead.
And I am Scott Sikora, played by Scott Sikora tonight, guest starring Aaron D. Johnston on this exciting episode of the best episode of 83 of Talking Beards. There's never going to be a better episode 83 of Talking Beards than there's going to be tonight. Guest starring Aaron D. Johnston and co-hosted by Scott Sikora, played by Scott Sikora. You can find me up at up to nothing good, pretty much. But you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. But we want you to go find us over on talkingbeards.com, where you can watch the show live currently. If you want to interact with the show, we want you to go to our Talking Beards Facebook group, or you can go find us on Honest Amish Facebook page.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere tonight. You can find us on YouTube, wherever.
Yeah, so we're streaming on Aaron D. Johnston's Facebook page, Talking Beards 69 over on the Twitch page. That's basically where everybody watches us. The Beard Mob page, Scott Sikora's Facebook page, the Beardcaster Facebook page, where no one has literally ever tuned into the show.
Shut your face.
Honest Amish on their Facebook page, Talking Beards Facebook page, and Talking Beards YouTube. Tonight we are the Talking Birds. Talking Birds tonight. Last week we were talking bears, but this week, nope, Talking Birds.
No.
This person said something I wanted to comment on, but I lost it. So apparently Zach Borla of Borla Exhaust gets paid to do beard stuff. So that's pretty cool.
He gets paid in friendship.
Yeah, getting paid, sponsorships, and friendship. Enough said. Cool.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you got to do.
Apparently.
But we'll get to all that stuff in a little bit. Look at Benny. Benny Cavish is starting his winter beard. Do you have any? And look at that fish he has there.
Where's the Jets?
Whoa, what does that mean? Oh, that's
Benny and the Jets.
And look, he loves Honest Amish. What, Benny? Tell us what your favorite Honest Amish beard product is.
Amish A beard oil.
What?
It's different.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's a different brand altogether. We're with Honest Amish.
I was looking at it really quick, and I was seeing
Amish
something
Abe. So that's a different one. That's like
completely different one.
Completely different. Oh, what's this? You remember this?
Oh yeah, this is
That's
me with
Scott corralling a cow.
Yes. Anyways, at the beginning of all of our shows, our exciting episode 83 is guest starring Aaron D. Johnston and starring Scott Sakura, played by Scott Sakura. On this exciting episode of Talking Beards, we do what, Aaron? What do we do at the beginning of all of our episodes?
What do we do? So at the beginning of every episode, quit putting stuff up there.
Sorry, but that was a good thing.
I know, but now I'm trying to do this.
That is
share this episode. I've got Talking Beards, babe.
I remember like Cher was trying to kiss me that one day, and I was just like, I'm having none of that.
And she was like, I'm trying to kiss you, Scott. And you're like, nope, I'm just growing hair.
I'm growing it.
Don't mind me.
If I do.
Yeah. So everybody share this episode. That's the moral of the story. Even if your beard is 2 inches from the camera screen, it doesn't matter. Share this episode.
That was great.
Thanks.
Yes.
We did it.
We certainly did do it. Can you believe that? We have Nikki from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
That's like my favorite homas of all the Oklas.
Mine too. That's where Tyler Hill's from.
He's like, oh, hey, y'all.
Oh, hey, y'all. I'm Tyler Hill. I don't have a mustache.
But anyways, Tyler Hill was on last night's edition of the Texas Craft Whisker Club craft beard build-off. That's almost like as confusing as the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. It's like,
yeah, but we got that one down.
It took many, like 80 some episodes to finally get that down. But yeah. So anyways, every other Monday night, we do a program with Tisha Chicken Bread and Natali called the Texas Craft Whisker Club. Oh my God.
Talking Bears.
Talking Bears is right. Yeah.
It's good. We're talking Bears tonight, guys.
Anyways,
that's still
a craft whisker build off. And what happens is, like last night's episode, Aaron and I and Natali put together a box, and we sent it to two contestants, a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, a mixed box of biscuits, and a biscuit mixer. And we sent it to a couple of willing participants that were going to make craft beards out of all the cool stuff that we put in the box. Tell us a little bit about a couple things that you put in there.
Oh my gosh, I should have uploaded that picture.
Hey.
I had it. So in that box, I'll upload a picture and I'll pop it on the screen here shortly. But for the backing, I put a sham wow towel in there, but it was like from the Dollar Tree, so it was just like a sham. No wow. Some streamers. We had a bag of little skateboards, a bag of rubber duckies, a bag of little slinkies, 8 little piggies, a poop. So it's kind of like this poop, but different.
Stupid.
A BB-8 eraser, which I need to talk about. Nobody used it. So everybody lost because that was the rules. You had to use everything. No one used BB-8. A giant ass inflatable pineapple. Zatch. And those little frog popper things, like you turn them inside out and they pop up in the air. Yeah, they had those. So and frisbees. So yeah, I'll upload that picture here in a second. But dude, it was cool. I felt bad a little bit after the fact. It was super funny when we were picking it all out. And like I said last night, Natali was supposed to be supervising me, and she just let me go for it too much. And yeah, so Scott wasn't there, and he was texting me and telling me what to buy, and I was just
telling him no.
I was telling him no, and I just did what I wanted, and I bought all the funny things, and then I never really thought about how they were actually going to put these things on a beard. So yeah, it actually turned out really well, though.
On a beard, yeah, it turned out well.
So well.
Turned out that was probably the wellest it's ever turned out.
It really did turn out well, but I don't know. Now what? Now what?
Well, now is the time on the Talking Beards program where we do the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. Now, what?
Butts?
No, not of butts.
I thought it was.
Nope. Sorry.
Huh.
I should refresh just to make sure.
You should.
Because everyone always adds something at the last second when I'm not prepared. Oh, we got to take that off too. All right. So if you're new to the program, which some of you may be, some of you are coming from the Beard Mob page and or the Honest Amish page, which if you guys are looking for new beard product, we suggest you go to honestamish.com and pick something cool out. And we usually give something away during trivia.
But maybe we'll just give it away for fun tonight.
Yeah, maybe for fun. Like I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 2 billion. And whoever gets the closest wins, right? So just start thinking. How about we
do like 1 in 1,000?
Maybe.
2 billion. They're probably literally never going to guess that.
How about 1 in 100,000? Because that's everyone.
1 in 100,000.
Okay, everyone start getting their numbers ready. Do not post them yet until we tell you to.
I'll write my number down. How about that?
You're gonna play too?
No, I'm
gonna write. You're gonna write what the number is down.
Right.
All right. So if you guys are new to this program, Talking Beards, talkingbeards.com, you can go over to our Facebook page and hit visit group. And when you do that, this page will pop up right here, the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. What it is, it's a bulletin board for all of you guys to share anything cool that you think is important or needs to be shared. If you're doing a fundraiser, if you're doing some sort of charity event, if you're doing a car wash, anything like Andrew Matson, we told you you're disqualified. Andrew Matson is disqualified. Take him, put that on the list. DQ.
Okay.
Done.
You're done.
Yeah. Whoever does answers in, we're going to be looking in the chat room right now. If anyone puts a number in there, then you're disqualified. You cannot win the prize.
So between 1 and 100,000.
Yes, all the 100,000s. Anyways, so make sure you go over, join the group, and post away. And we'll talk about all the different things that we are going to be, or that people are sharing with the community. So here we go. Andrew Matson, once again, you are disqualified for 2 weeks. Sean Glander, who was our wonderful guest last week, had the Beard Mob Presents Beard on the Rocks online edition. Earnings for teen and kids closet. If you want to know more about this, watch last week's episode of Talking Beards or listen to the podcast over at Talking Beards. You can find it wherever podcasts are sold, Better Homes and Gardens, Lowe's, Home Depot, and your local Ace hardware store. They raised True Value.
They're actually a sponsor of the show. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. Ours closed. Anyways, they raised $2,000.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. It's really cool that they're still, everybody's still able to make charity money for, without doing live events. So, I mean, online still works. So, good job.
Let's bring Matthew in with us because he could be sitting.
Let's do it. So, live from Beard Law Studios. It's the Grammy Award-winning co-host of Talking Poop, Matt McLeod.
That was a wicked intro.
Thanks.
Wicked.
It just felt good.
It did feel good. You know what else feels good?
I don't know. What
pooping.
Does?
So good.
Yeah.
I can't wait until Scott hears the news segment today. He's gonna love it.
It's gonna be so good.
I don't think so. You guys are both dumb.
He's just jealous.
I'd rather be dumb than stupid.
Yeah, you would be, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. You are awesome.
Thanks.
Next thing, Tisha Chicken Bread. She posts. These are the pictures from last night. These are the beards that were made, by Sarah Sherman and Tyler Hill.
So good.
Look at these. So look at that pineapple. But
like I said, both beards are going to be disqualified because they didn't use BB-8.
Maybe you forgot to put BB-8 in the box.
No, it was there. Looking at you, Tyler Hill. Where's your freaking BB-8?
Huh.
Speaking of disqualified, how's it going, Andrew?
Look at those talking beard buttons there on the mustache.
I like it.
Well
We
played.
should do that with talking beards buttons. We should put them on our mustache. Paul, what does Paul say? Scott says, he goes, Scott, I remember seeing you at Shawshank Prison and your beard was pristine, golden brown. Does it gray that quickly? Mine has degraded quickly to old salt status. No, mine is more like, unfortunately, it's sun bleached. I mean, yeah, definitely gray has creeped in a little bit, but it's like I have stripes of gray like in like off the corners of my mouth, but most of it is I mean, as you can see, there's a little bit, it's a little bit darker underneath, but yeah, it's mostly sun bleached.
Basically,
So-
you're just getting old.
Basically, I'm getting old. Andrew Matson, if you make another dumb comment, you're going to be completely removed from the Talking Beards Facebook, everything. We all know all facial hair is valid except for chops and whalers.
Right.
Carl Sullivan, we do have Talking Beard stickers.
We do.
Why don't you send us a message at talkingbeards1@gmail.com and we shall send you one. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's fair. We'll get you one in the next 4 to 6 months. Tyler Hill says, I realized after I was done when cleaning up, not going to lie, I didn't use it. All right, well, you lost.
Yeah, you
All
did.
right.
You're a loser.
Loser.
Loser. Michelle Emerson. Do you want to read this one, Aaron, or should I?
You go ahead.
All right. So Michelle Emerson, we've been following the saga of this young guy here. His name's Aaron, and he is 2.5. He waited for 2.5 years to get a heart transplant, and I believe he is a month and a half into it. And so anyways, we've been following this whole saga through the BS Button Beard Button oh my God, Matt.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Bulletin Board.
I know, the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. We've been following the saga of the Capsaicin kid, which you can find him on YouTube. Eats hot stuff. Crazy. I just don't get it.
Yeah, he's way cooler than Scott.
Shut up, Aaron. But anyways, Michelle writes that things are going really well. His voice is slowly returning. So he is ready to do some videos and try some of this amazing stuff that people have sent him to try, which is obviously has to be like hot stuff.
Right.
His next cath biopsy to check for rejection is the 12th of August, a day after his 11th birthday. He has expressed his displeasure at this. Michelle thought a card shower might be fun to him. So if you guys want to, make sure you sent where'd it go. This is what you do.
A card.
Get a card for him. This is what we're doing. Make sure you guys, there's the address right there on the screen in the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. So, please go out and send them a card. Throw some stickers in there or something. If you got something cool you want to send them, go for it.
Yeah, send him all the stuff. And he likes hot things.
He likes hot things too. Except don't send him a muffler after it's been on your car, like after you've driven
By the time it gets there, it's gonna cool off.
Yeah, so you don't want to do that. All right.
Look at Michelle Emerson's super awesome, amazing mask.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's a mask. It's Talking Beards mask. You can get it over on teespring.com / I think a bunch of dots and then / Talking Beards, but you can go to talkingbeards.com and click on store. And we have masks on there of all colors. Did you lose BS buttons?
No. We got Talking Beards, the Teespring store right here.
Obviously. So yeah, there's masks on there and fanny packs and shirts and mugs and
we'll get right to that. The good stuff. This is all the new stuff here.
Look at that. There it
The
is.
mask.
Look at that mask.
Look at that fanny pack.
It's a banana.
Look at those legs. Look at
Andrew
that tank.
Matson has like 6 pairs of those pants.
Look at
Scott, are you
this.
wearing those right now?
Yeah.
Someone's got to go. We got to get someone to get this shirt, for goodness sakes. The bra
Michelle
of the
does it.
beard. I know she does, but someone else other than Michelle.
Literally the only person that has it.
Matson hasn't got it, ain't gotten
I
it yet.
bet he does. He's probably wearing that in those pants right now.
Yeah. So, anyways, we have all these different shirts there. We have long sleeves, we have hoodies, we have women's shirts with all different designs. We have coffee cups. Look at this. Look at this coffee cup. Look what it says on the other side. You did it.
You did it.
Who else could have done it? You could have.
You, because you're awesome.
Yeah, because you're awesome. So that's who did it. That's who did it. So anyways, let's get back to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. I got to pull that back up now.
Pull it back up.
I'm only one man and I can only do all the things at one time.
So yeah, Michelle Emerson looking good in her mask.
Looking good. Now that mask would probably look much better on her.
Keep going, Scott.
Don't you think?
Keep going, Scott.
Oh, you don't want to look at that anymore?
No, I do not.
Oh, look at this. Look at Dan Silky Brown.
Dan Silky Brown says, did you know that it would take 100 days to drive to the moon if you drove consistently at 100 miles per hour? Make it 101 if you stop for some pee breaks. Ironically, that's how long it took to receive this epic beard mail from the legend that is Aaron D. Johnston, mailed out on 22nd April, gratefully received on 31st of July. For some reason, it smelt like cheese. So, yeah, it got stuck in Wisconsin.
Why does he call you a legend? I don't get that.
So don't you know who I am? I don't know if we've gone over this before. It's been a while, but do we have to revisit it, or I just figured that's not something that you would forget.
You really did fart right in that package and send it to him, didn't you? That's why it was all cheesy.
Absolutely. And it stayed in there for 101 days.
That's a great envelope.
It is. It's pretty good. I got it at Target.
Oh,
Target.
But yeah, I just filled it full of stickers. Scroll down a little bit, Scott. Yeah, just a package full of stickers, some bunch of honest Amish stickers, some magnets, Holy City, myself, Ruzel stickers, I think Old Time Tattoo and Barber sticker. So yeah, it's just he likes stickers. So badges, they're badges in England. But yeah, I sent them over there.
What is Paul? Paul, damn it, Scott, you did me the justice of mentioning me on your feed, and I'm Chop Squad. So he guesses he wins. No, I will not mention you again. So
nope, that was it.
Don't worry about it. That was it. You got that one mention earlier, and you're not getting any more after that.
Mm-hmm.
And the socks.
All the socks.
All the socks. Look at this. Catherine Colleen Apodaca Alpaca shows a horse with a mustache.
With mustaches.
He has Tyler Hill's mustache.
Yep, Tyler Hill, you better go chase that horse down. Get your mustache back.
Look at this. What is he wearing?
He's wearing that Honest Amish face mask.
Look at that.
She is not.
She is
wearing polka dots. That's the Catherine Colleen face mask.
Yes, the polka dotted alpaca. Look at those. She's such a cutie, though.
She's
smiling under there. I can see it.
Yes, she is. You can see it in her eyes. Remember, smiling in the eyes?
Smize.
What is this about the Portland Beardsman thing, Aaron?
Yeah, so this is an online competition. It is at your house, Saturday, August 15th, 12 p.m. I'm assuming that is Pacific Standard Time. Rose City Beard and Mustache Competition 6. So, yeah, it's at your house. It's put on by Portland Beardsman. And the benefit will be for Cascade AIDS Project Camp KC. You can go over to their Facebook page, click the link right there, and you can get all registered and all the good stuff. So it's, got the majority. It's looking like the normal categories and all that. No super ultra special Natalie's trickery category or whatever that thing was called. But yeah, competitor tickets are $10, and there you go.
This is good. I like this.
I like it too.
All right, Sean Glander. This is a later post, but this already happened. So a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming up here is stuff that happened already, but there is some relevant stuff in here, like this from CT Anderson. So what can you tell us about this, Beard Laws?
Yeah, so CT, his mother's been battling cancer for a while, so he started doing a thing every time she went in for treatments. He'd shave his head bald to support her. So obviously, I have a soft spot for not only all cancers, but especially breast cancer. So we drew this up. Actually, Meg drew this up. We put this together and put out some merchandise on beardlaws.com to kind of help support the cause and to support them.
Excellent. All right, so just go to beardlaws.com/shop if you want to pick up one of these hats. It's raining here. It must be the hurricane.
Probably.
All right, another post from Sean Glander about the Beard Mob competition.
So you can keep going on it. This is the Best in Show trophy from Saturday night afternoon, and Anthony Cardi actually won that.
What?
Yeah, he won it for the men's craft freestyle. Right?
Natali, what is it?
Natalie's craft freestyle for men by Menon. So
by Brute.
By Brute. But yeah, it's basically what Anthony did was he did his normal freestyle beard, but he incorporated some I think big leaves and stuff like that in it. So
it was just zen.
It was very zenny. So yeah, he added color and leaves and all kinds of fun stuff and created a freestyle beard, but incorporating other things. But a lot of other people that were in that category were just men who created whiskerina beards, creative beards. So, but he did a freestyle and the creative beard, meshed them together, and lo and behold, he dominated the category and won Best in Show.
Dun 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 dun. Did you not know what that was?
No.
It was Domination by Pantera.
All
right, another thing for the Beard Mob presents Beard on the Rocks. Some of the prizes that were given away that were raffled off. Thank you, Corey, for posting these. These went to all good homes, I'm sure, this weekend. Look at all this fun stuff that was raffled off.
To the boxes.
Oh, he doesn't post.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I mean, why would you post the boxes on the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board? I mean, this stuff, there's a lot of much more cooler stuff here, so.
False.
Look at this. Look at all this good stuff.
Look at that.
So many buttons, so many ashtrays, so many sunglasses, all the sunglasses. And this is the last thing I wanted to show. The Daniel Hepner is taking pre-orders for the Beard Mob PA chapter patches. What?
That's a P? I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. What is it, DA? What's DA?
Is that a DA?
No, it's a P. If you look right here, this is a D.
Uh-huh.
And that does not look anything like that. It looks
like anything.
Well,
I was really confused with what this was.
Well, maybe you should email Daniel Hepner and tell him that his P is too big.
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm sure his P is a perfectly adequate size, but I was just saying, honestly, I had no idea what that letter was. The end. And that was BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board of Butts.
And was not
so
many butts.
Boop. There we go.
He booped it.
Boop. I did it. Now what? So, since we already have him in here, tonight we have our very special news correspondent over from the Beard Law Studio, Mr. Matt McClear.
You did it. You've been practicing.
I have.
You nailed it. Good evening. I'm Matt, and this is your Talking Beard News brought to you by Beard Laws. As always, great stuff on the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board. Quintuple B. He's going to maybe have to start using that because he's struggling. Oh, hey, Steve.
Steve is here.
So I know this article might be more geared towards an F-It Friday episode of Talking Poop, but I found it pretty shocking, just as Sharon Smith did. Sharon was home cooking in her kitchen, just like she does most days. Then came an Amazon delivery van. She thought, hey, I'm getting a package. Well, I would assume that's what she said. I can't read minds yet. The
This is-
driver, instead of bringing a package, started to run from the vehicle towards her garden. So she thought he was stealing some wood. Not sure who keeps wood in their garden or how much wood she's had stolen, but that's beside the point. Turns out he wasn't stealing any wood at all. Instead, he was leaving a log. She caught him pooping, so she quickly called the police. Apparently, the driver wasn't very happy with her interrupting his business, and Sharon said he asked what her problem was and got real aggressive as he tried to leave. And I mean, I can't blame him. He's clearly busy. And Sharon was quoted saying, I asked what the heck he was doing, and he just remained pooing whilst asking me what my problem was. The cheek of it. Obviously, this story comes from metro.co.uk. Because who else says the cheek of it? Turns out, though, he messed with the wrong woman because Sharon is a blue belt in Taekwondo. And she made it very clear she was calling the police, and if he moved, he would regret it. Turns out he didn't move or regret it. So after further investigation by the police, they determined that he wasn't feeling very well and really had to go and didn't have any time. He had no clue with the private garden, so the driver was not arrested on the grounds or anything, but he did have to go and clean up the mess and notify his employer. Well, apparently Amazon doesn't take pooping and random gardens lightly, so they canned him. His career with Amazon went down the drain on July 26th. But don't worry, Sharon got herself an Amazon gift card out of it. So if you want to hear more about this article, tune into episode 2 of Talking Poop on an upcoming F-It Friday.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Maybe we'll have Scott Sakura on there sometime, and he can tell us all about when he poops on stuff.
We'd like it. We talked about him a lot, and we actually said, I think Andrew can attest to it. We set a potentially world record on the PTM.
Yeah, I mean, there was so many. I think we ended up at like 8 poops per minute. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not like actually pooping, but saying the word poop. 8 poops a minute.
We should try that on like episode 3 or 4.
Set the record. We'll just continue to take turns and say poop.
Like pooping on while we're doing the show.
Yeah, there's a guy on TikTok that does TikTok toilet talk, and he's got a lot of followers.
Speaking of TikTok, how you feeling? You feeling the pressure on?
No, we're good. We're good. Microsoft's buying it out in September. All's good.
Boom. Yeah, so as long as you're a U.S. company, you can steal people's data, but not Chinese companies cannot steal your data.
Nope, and I actually tagged you in a TikTok today. There's an amazing competitor who I'm going to try to get into the Whiskerina stuff. She does a lot of Whiskerina style beards, so I want to try to get her into one. And she's approaching 1 million followers on TikTok. So we'll message you or we'll talk with Natalie and we'll try to get her on a show.
Excellent.
So
I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Who do you have on the show on this Thursday?
This Thursday, we have some kind of up-and-coming TikTokers. We're going to refer to them as D-Bros because their full name isn't very appropriate always, but they're a couple of dudes. They just spent a couple of days out with Iron Sanctuary, Beer Bong John, and those wild crew out there. So we're going to kind of talk to them about what they have going on, and should be a pretty good one.
When are you going to go visit the sanctuary?
Probably not for a while. I kind of want COVID to die down, and then he's going to be having a baby soon. And it's been a long time since I've had to listen to a baby cry. No offense, Iron Sanctuary, but I don't really want to listen to a baby cry for a little while.
Well, you should go.
I know I'm trying, but prices are crazy right now to fly. I just looked; it was almost $1,000 round trip to get out there.
I guess prices have gone back up.
They did. They were pretty crazy. So
yeah, because they were extremely cheap there for a while.
Yep. But
All right.
yeah, what we got going on?
Well, we appreciate you as per usual, and
it
was pretty amazing that that Amazon driver pooped in her garden. What did you think about the Amazon driver pooping in the garden, Scott?
That he had IBS.
I think he just ate some bad food.
He did have IBM for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. That with those old computers, they take crap all the time.
Exactly. All right, Matt. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a good rest of your show, guys.
All right, thank you. See ya.
All right, later.
Whoa, the D boys are Aaron D. Johnson.
Scoot D. Sakura.
No.
Wow. Nobody's watching our show tonight.
Look, we have a Facebook user watching from Teja.
What's up, Facebook user?
You must be watching from the Beard Mob page.
You are. So there's something you have to do over on the Beard Mob page to get your name to pop up.
Got
or
it.
just go over to Talking Beards Facebook page or Aaron D. Johnston or any of the other pages, that whole thing. Or you could just stay Facebook user. It's fine.
Sorry, Dan. So I had to drink tea because we were testing out a new potential show before we went live tonight. And I almost like blew my throat out because I was being really obnoxiously loud. And so I had to have some tea to relax my vocal cords, as they say.
Good old vocal cords, so that you're not going to do that voice a bunch.
Not anymore tonight, but if
it was funny though.
Did I sound like one though?
Amazing.
Good. Okay. I probably won't remember how to do it, but if I work on it, we'll do it. So maybe make sure you check in on a Friday evening because I might be there. Dan says he likes the bottom of the cup.
Oh, mine's not showing up.
Oh. Oh, that's real funny there.
This is funny. Your face.
Johnny Hostel's here. He's watching from the Honest Amish page. He saw a broadcast and you found us.
What's up, Johnny?
Johnny, what can we help you with tonight? Is there anything you need help with tonight?
Anything. Do
you need love advice? Maybe that's what we should do, a love advice show on Fridays.
You should do that. I'll do it. That's fine. We could both do it. We'll give fantastic love advice to everyone.
We'll call it Beard Love.
Talking love.
Love.
Natali said Aaron and Scott would give great love advice, is what she just said.
Well, we're running a test. We're running a test right now. Will anyone have a love question? This will be the test.
We'll do a test run. This is episode 1 of Talking Love with Aaron and Scott.
And Johnny says, nope, he's happily divorced.
Excellent.
Good
choice.
Good call. Any more questions?
I just got the most evil look from Natali. I'm so good at this show. Ooh, a matchmaking show.
Yes.
Hey, Johnny, Michelle's single. There you go. Boom.
And you guys could both be on Talking Beards, the matchmaking show, which is also coming soon.
Hey, Johnny, if you've been anywhere, you would always surprise Michelle because she's never left Kansas. Just ask her. She's never been anywhere except for the bathtub. That's about it.
She's probably in the bathtub right now. And if you message her,
if you hurry up and get over to her house right now, Johnny, she's in the bathtub. Oh, yeah, she did. Uh-oh. How do you keep your beard from shedding? So it could be a heat thing. I seem like I shed a little bit more in the summertime. If you're talking about when you brush, stop brushing it so much. I've actually quit brushing my beard quite often. So every morning I will do a balm in the hair, and I don't even oil every day when it's hot out. I've come to realize that if I oil every day when it's extremely hot out and I'm working outside, it actually irritates my skin underneath. Everybody's different, but I'm
the same way right now.
I will balm every day to keep the hair strong, but I don't always oil. So it could be something like that. Or if you're not oiling at all, maybe you need to start oiling every once in a while. But yeah, don't brush or brush more softly, and just watch your skin health.
It also too depends on what type of brush you're using. I mean, I know what brush you're talking about, Aaron, and we both use the same brush. I brush. Everyone makes fun of me because I overbrush, but since I've actually been overbrushing, I have had a lot less hairs coming out. So it's kind of different for everyone. The brush that we suggest for you to get is this one.
Scott and the wet
brush. Since I have about 20,000 of these that I bought because they were on sale and clearance. So I was like, oh my God, I got to buy these. So people are going to be getting some of these brushes. They will have Talking Beard stickers on the back of them at some point, but
So John
We're in
Fabula says butter over balm. And with that being said, if you use Honest Amish products, the balm is more of a consistency of a butter than a hard balm. Honest Amish, their harder product is more of a wax. So if you use Honest Amish balm, it's essentially butter. Yeah, so you brush after balming. Maybe don't brush so much. Just balm and kind of let it just hang out. I have a wide tooth wood comb that I'll use softly. Just start at the bottom of the hair and then kind of work your way up. So
you use softly.
I do. I was being sincere. So just don't beat your hair up. Just let it work the tangles out. So
Go.
Just take care of it.
Oh, that's right. The man who we do not mention anymore in this show says the wet brush is legit. It's too legit. It is probably too legit to
quit.
Thank you, Natalie.
So yeah, Johnny. So heavy duty Amish balm. Maybe try just the classic and try to go from there. Maybe you work with if you're using too much, too little. Work on your consistencies a little bit, and I would think just like maybe just don't brush so much.
Also, how much do you shampoo your beard? You could be drying your beard out too much if you're using the wrong type of shampoo. What's up, AA Ron?
What's up, Steve? What's going on, buddy?
See, Steve says he's brushing me softly with his comb, brushing him softly. With his comb.
With his comb. Now what? So we had we
do have
a topic. Did you want to with the kids dive into it?
Yeah. So as you probably read as our summary for the show is since the COVID stuff is kind of he uses Amish soap, no shampoo. This is good. Perfect.
Don't use it every day. I use mine twice a week.
So yeah, twice a week, man, is like tops. Don't be washing it every day. That'll dry it out, and that'll also help cause it to fall out too. Anyway, so since the COVID thing happened, and if any of you have been following the show and watching the show, you all know that pretty much every beard competition was canceled for the rest of this year. All the big ones definitely have been canceled. The Great Americans canceled. The British National Championship was canceled. Worlds was canceled already for next year, which was supposed to be in New Zealand. So, amongst hundreds of other regular club comps that have been going on all over the country and other countries and stuff. But as we were kind of talking about things that have just been kind of going on, Aaron and Natali have actually had the luxury of going to a few small competitions in Texas, Florida, and South Dakota over the past month. They've got to at least get their fix of going to beard competitions again. So I thought it would be kind of cool to talk about things that I guess you would call us professional beardsmen who compete. We're professional. We're both champions of different levels. You're stupid poop. Anyways, look at Monty.
What's up, Monty?
Stupid cow face. But anyways, we've experienced many different things at competitions that we've enjoyed, and these are the things that we are missing from going to competitions. So, Aaron, at any point you can whatever you name, tell me something that you have really missed when it comes to these competitions.
Well, we've got a list going. We can just go down the list if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
I feel pretty much the same thing about the list. One of the things we put on the list was sense of, oh my gosh, rivalry.
Yes.
That's what. Yeah,
you did so good though.
I did. So just like overall competition, it's super fun, especially doing it with your friends. And I don't know. It's definitely something that is missed.
Well, I will tell you what, I think that's the one thing I miss the most about it with you and me, because it's just a shit talk show, you and I, like the whole weekend, and it makes it so much fun. So it's like, when I know that I'm going to see you at a competition, we razz each other for like weeks and stuff, like just like we were razzing each other about the British Nationals, about how I was going to kick your ass over there. And
that was going to be funny.
Yeah, that was going to be funny when I kicked your ass and
Absolutely.
made you look like a little girl.
It would never happen in a million years.
But it would, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, this would be the year it would have happened. And yeah, Jeff Harris, what does he say? He goes, Honest Amish is the only balm I like so far. No beeswax.
Absolutely. That's one of the things I noticed. So when I very first got into bearding at all, I only used Honest Amish. And then after being in for a while, I branched out and tried some other stuff, and I came back. There's just nothing like Honest Amish balm. I have found no other company that even comes close to it. So if you have not tried it, you're doing yourself a huge disservice.
Yeah, Brandon bought one of the wet brushes. He went for the street map design. That's more masculine than the pink one.
Oh yeah.
The next thing on our list is helping a good cause. Now, and going to all these competitions, you get to meet like a lot of these charities that everyone's raising money for. Like, for instance, like when we go to Detroit, they're helping Pretty for Pities, and they'll usually have like a table set up where you can buy like assorted dog things, but they're there to like raise funds to help with like pit bull rescue and all sorts of different things. And they'll actually bring some dogs in and they dress them up and everything, and you can come in and pet them and stuff. So that's one part that I miss, is like getting the one-on-one with the charities and stuff.
Andrew Matson says, I haven't been able to beat Scoot in too long. I haven't lost to Aaron since Cassie 13.
I know.
That
Andrew
one time that Andrew was too scared to compete in South Dakota because he didn't want to lose to me. I remember.
Stupid. But the one cool part is with all these online competitions, these, smaller charities are still like being able to get at least something. Something's better than nothing. A lot less than what they would probably normally get if there was an actual live competition. So, thoughts?
Prayers. Stay
gold.
Stay golden, pony boy. So that's pretty much, that sums it up. I mean, that's actually what all this is about, is helping out good causes, and it's just fun to do it with your friends, and
you said do it.
I did compete, razz each other and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, we're helping out all these little, generally small charities, and they're just not getting that little boost that they're, hopefully they're not completely depending on per year. But yeah, well, hopefully next year we get back to that. So we kind of already touched on to it. Hanging out with your friends. That's, a lot of people haven't really seen many people since like April. I'm not one of those people, but a lot of people have just completely locked themselves up.
Yeah.
And they're just not getting out. And that's, at the end of the day, that's probably the safest thing, because we don't understand exactly what's going on. But, some people can't, or some people just aren't. And
yeah. And one of the ways that people have kind of gotten around that is by doing these group Zoom meetings and stuff. Like, for instance, like like the Austin Facial Hair Club, they do like a Sunday meeting every other week with the club, and there's usually a ton of people in there, and that's how they stay connected with each other. And I know a lot, like our Beards of the Old Northwest, we were doing that too for a little bit, just kind of getting together with people in the club, and that's how we were staying connected. But definitely is much, much, much cooler to like actually hang out with your friends and have a beer with them, or, just hang out and sit on a picnic table and eat bananas.
Or in Natalie's case, stand on the picnic table.
Yeah. Stupid. People eat their Natali.
So
that's on Natalie's list. Things she misses from going to beard competitions. Standing on.
She made a list, and that was the first thing she said: climbing up on picnic tables, making new friends from other cities and clubs and around the world. This whole bearding thing is just, I don't know I honestly do not know where my life would be if I would not have stumbled into it. I mean, I have legitimately extremely close and good friends in England that I would have never imagined before 2014 that would even be achievable, that I would have, pretty regular, if not daily conversations with people in England. And we were going to end up staying with each other in New Zealand. I mean, that's just crazy. So yeah, that's definitely, making new friends and all over different cities and around the world is definitely one of the things that I miss right now. And it's just sucks.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's definitely been like all my friends don't even live anywhere near me.
Yep.
Like everyone I talk to is from another city, another country.
Scott's crying. I mean, he is that upset about this that he is just completely broke down and is
I'm okay now.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm
He's
okay.
back.
And as Michelle is saying, it saved her life. She loves us all. We're all family. I mean, that's exactly it. I mean, and as John says, the beard friends are the best friends. I mean, that's exactly it. We've made so many close friends. Like they're so much more closer than friends that I've had like my whole entire life. And like Aaron, for instance, I mean, we've only known each other like a few years. We barely see each other. I mean, we see each other a handful of times throughout the year.
But we see each other every week on this.
And we talk to each other on the phone almost every day.
Yeah, but we in person, I haven't seen Scott since December. Right?
Yeah, I think it has been.
So it's pretty wild. Doesn't feel like it.
No. Expression. Now, for some people, it's like it's a different. It's like kind of like a hidden thing that they don't like to like. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain it.
It kind of goes with 5 and 6 go together.
Yeah.
Expression and creativity. Like a lot of these people, like Eric Brooks, just extremely artistic, creative person. That's a huge outlet. Doing freestyle beards. All the Whiskerinas. I mean, they're just so creative, and that's something that they're using to express themselves. Making beards out of blow up pineapples with poop emojis on it. I mean, that's an expression for them. And I mean, some people like me, I don't utilize bearding as any type of expression. I don't think. I just try to make my beard look as good as possible and go strut my stuff on stage. But a lot of people, that's their creativity and their expression is to make big loops with their beard and stuff like that. And I don't know, a lot of these people may still be doing that stuff at their house. I don't know, but
well, it's also like a persona thing too. It's like some people have a completely different like persona when they're at a beard competition. It's like a switch for them. Like, and when they're in the real world, it's like they're Mr. Work at a computer all day kind of guy and blah, 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 PowerPoint, blah, 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 herding cattles, doing that kind of stuff. And then when they get to go to a beard competition, it's like they flip a switch and they become a character, and it's like
in a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Next thing I have on the list is vendors.
Vendors. That's Natalie's favorite part. She loves buying stuff.
I love like seeing all the cool and different things, like because a lot of times when you go travel somewhere, you're going to a different city, different state, different country, and they'll have like a local vendor there who's like either selling like some sort of art stuff or crafts and stuff like that. And that's like normal stuff that you would see in your local town or in another city. It might be like just like specific to that specific town. And so that's kind of cool because it's like you get to experience a little bit of the culture of the area, and you might be able to take something home with you, which is, I mean, that's why I like vendors. And I love talking to them just because everyone's got an interesting story.
Not everybody. You don't really have that much of an interesting story.
You're right. I don't.
Andrew Matson says, I used to be the guy that showed up to work every week or every other week with a story or trophy. Now I have to actually work to get noticed. That's
I
You have
know.
to actually go do work at work. Man. Oh, this is the best. Here you go. Waffle House.
Well, there we go. That's what I was gonna say. John writes, where did it go?
Killed
Or
it.
sorry, Steve, someone to go to the Waffle House with.
Absolutely. And that is freaking true. Almost every competition after it's over, me and Natalie and whoever we grab end up at a Waffle House, or if there's too many people, we'll go to like a Denny's or, an IHOP type thing. But 9 times out of 10, we end up at Waffle House, and I love Waffle House. It's my favorite, and I don't get to eat it nearly as much anymore.
Yeah, and just like John says, his beard brought him out of his shell. The comps helped him with being able to open up more and get up on stage and talk with a microphone. I mean,
remember when John Fabula was a turtle? Do you remember that?
It's been a while.
Yeah, and he just came right out of his shell, and he doesn't have to wear a shell anymore.
That was funny.
Yeah,
but I mean it's a lot. That's the story is almost very similar to mine. Like I was like a shy guy. I didn't really like, being in front of people, and now it's like, look at me.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Andrew Matson. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
It's good. I haven't been able to run someone over with my car at a Waffle House since February. I know that feeling. It has been all the way since February since I hit someone with a car at a Waffle House.
Next thing on the list is introducing your friends and family into the bearding world in the community. What I was looking at when I was writing that out was it was kind of like the bringing a friend with you to one of these events that didn't know that it existed. Now, I've had the luxury of, having friends from all over the what?
Nothing.
Oh, Roseanne Barr. She's not a friend of mine.
Luxury. I said what of having a brand new car. Go ahead,
Oh,
sir.
a luxury car. Yes, you are correct. But to be able to like have a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, like that lives in a different city, I'd be like, hey, I'm going to be in your town. Why don't you come and check out what this is about? And even family, I had one of my my cousin's kids come to the World Championship in Austin, and her friends came, and they were just amazed by the amount of people that were there, all the different types of beards and everything. Like she was just stunned that whole thing existed.
Yeah,
even with your sister.
Yeah, she's been to comps, and we took Natalie's mom to the Louisville competition.
Where?
Louisville, and
don't know where that is Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville. So, and I also had a buddy from high school come to the Louisville competition, and and I've had people, anyway, I've had people that from schools and works and stuff like that, and they've come to comps, and it's super cool. So that's definitely something I miss as well. Also, this is read that one out loud.
I had the privilege of meeting Aaron at a comp in Texas. Awesomeness.
Exactly.
Jeff writes, I saw Aaron at Waffle House after Mob Fest.
There you go.
Apparently, Aaron likes Waffle House.
He does.
They make houses out of waffles.
What?
That's not the same as a pizza roll taco.
Saw me and Natalie, and we were just by ourselves.
You were.
We were.
It was next on the list is trying to get new blood involved. That kind of ties in a little bit to the previous one too. It's finding and meeting a friend that also has a really awesome beard and being like, hey, why don't you come to these events and check out and see what it's all about, and kind of getting their foot into the door, getting them competing, and trying to get them brought into the family, because as you know, the more the merrier. What's wrong? What's wrong, Aaron? What do you keep looking at Natalie for?
How do you know that's what I'm looking at?
What else would you be looking at?
I don't know. She's knocking stuff on the floor. So with all of that being said, everyone needs to start guessing a number between 1 and 100,000, by the way. I was going to mention that earlier, but I forgot. So I have a number written on a piece of paper, and closest to it gets some sort of Honest Amish something. What do you want? An oil? We have an oil.
That sounds great. The oil.
Oil.
John says Aaron D. Johnston came down here to suck some heads and pinch some tails.
Except for I did it backwards and I didn't know. It was too
was-
late.
He was pinching heads and sucking tails.
That's right. And I was like, these crawfish taste like poop. And they're like, because you're sucking the butts.
Because they're sucking the poop out of them.
What's up, you stupid full beard?
Michelle Emerson guesses 1,295.
Wrong.
John Fabula, 1 in 100,000, not 500,000. That you're way over.
Yeah, you went.
You're disqualified.
You're disqualified.
Dan, you are also disqualified.
No, he's
Either
not.
you can only guess one number, either 99 or 999.
Something with a bunch of nines in it. So what we have?
Supporting your friends, Aaron.
Supporting your friends. That's good. That's a good one. What else? See what cool categories a club may have. Something new and different that may reflect their club geography, sponsor, or event theme. So we kind of went over something like that earlier. Natali helped the West Coast Beard Mobs competition come up with the men's craft category, and maybe all clubs should have a men's craft category now. That'd be pretty neat. But our club, we used to do a college beard because Paul Roof was the old, club president, and he was a professor. So he would get his students to, hey, y'all need to grow a beard or whatever in class. And then he would, convince a few students to come over there and compete. And so that's a really good example of just having your club having your own little category because you're a teacher and you get your students to grow a beard.
Yeah, we did at our event. Well, we used to have a category called the shittiest tattoo. And then we got one year we got sponsored by a local restaurant called Melt Bar and Grilled, and they make really awesome grilled cheese sandwiches. So we switched it to cater to the vendor, or sorry, the sponsor. So we called it the cheesiest tattoo. And so we had everyone come up on stage. So though that is not a beard category, but it was a custom category to our event. That because most guys or girls that are involved in the bearding community have tattoos. Don't know why, but they do. And they vape.
Yeah. I can't get enough vape. Everybody needs to keep guessing numbers. No one is close yet.
It is not blinding because I worked on my white balance tonight.
Yeah. John Fabuloso.
Yeah, John Fabuloso.
All right. So, number 12, to be inspired, ... I mean, bearding inspired us to have a podcast called Talking Beards. So,
there's many things that can inspire. Like, I mean, for instance, I saw Aaron's beard and I was inspired to make a better one to beat him at the British National Championship in 2020.
Yep. Good thing you have another year because you're nowhere near close.
They want me to put the Fred Durst hat back on.
Fred Durst hat on.
He did it all for the nookie.
Come on.
All right.
Ugh. Come on.
No. Not wearing it. Oh, all right. After that,
stick it up your yeah.
Another thing is to recruit. Now, it's a good way to gain more members for your club, or just as we said earlier, it's introducing new blood or friends and family. It's trying to get more people involved in the community in general, because like we say, the more people that are involved in the community, the more good we can do. And it's just steamrolls and more people. And we're not steamrolling people. We are. It's not what I'm saying.
John Fabula, you are the closest so far, but you are still off a little bit.
Justin, yes, the random number is to win a Honest Amish.
We just
classic beard oil.
So we're just trying to give away some Honest Amish product. the closest to the number I wrote down on this piece of paper about an hour ago, 1 to 100,000.
Waller, did the Indians beat? Who'd we play? Are we playing the Reds?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure.
If it was Waller complaining, yeah.
Well, yeah, I know that, and he's bitching about him. Anyways, and to get this, we'll get this this all wrapped up. The next one was to get your club's message out to a larger audience. Now that has to go to do with like your club throwing a competition, and like say for instance, like the Holy City club, Aaron and Natali and everyone in the club spend a lot of time putting together these events to try to raise a lot of money for their charity and stuff like that. So ideally you want to get as many people as you can there, and it's all about the family that you build in the community and your friends and stuff like that. And, it's about those people showing support in what you're doing. So it's, as in like this year would have been my first year to actually go to South Carolina to be with Aaron and Natali for their competition. And that really sucked because I was looking very forward to it. It was just,
you are getting close. Keep going.
It was going to be a tremendously fun weekend. There was going to be some awesome people there. It was going to be a great time. And unfortunately it just kind of,
Andrew Madsen, you are extremely close.
Whoa. And Aaron, number 15.
I put supporting your spouse. So
I have a few comments on this one too. But go ahead.
Wow, of course you do. Sorry, Will. Yeah, so Natali and I started doing this whole bearding thing together, and when we initially got into it, we didn't even know about the women, and she was going to support me. Jill, you are super, super, super close. But now I feel like more so I go to beard competitions to support Natali, and I love it. I think it's super cool, and I really like seeing other people, supporting their spouses, and it's, I don't know, it's awesome. And I miss doing that.
Yeah. Well, for me, mine's the opposite way of a lot of it had to do with not having support of a spouse, and that really it was like a getaway from me. So it was, when life was getting rough and I was with someone who just didn't care about it, it was nice to actually go away and get away and be with friends and that supported you, and made you feel like you found the place you were supposed to be instead of being pushed away. It was more of like I was pushed away, but yet pulled in the direction I knew I was supposed to go. So that's my beef with that statement. But overall, though, it's like
opposite from mine.
Yes.
So everybody is on the right track. Michelle Emerson was the closest. Well, it just, Steve Heglin, you are also extremely close. So you all are on the right path. So first person to get it, because I feel like you keep continually this path you're going down, you're gonna get it. So Michelle, you were the closest. Steve, you were super close as well. But if we're going per the number, I think Steve Hegland is technically closest. Michelle, right idea. Y'all are gonna get it. So you've narrowed us down here. So yeah, that's it. So we did an hour and 8 minutes. Congratulations, us. We didn't really have a guest or anything. Oh, Michelle, Christine M. Algaretti. We're giving away an Honest Amish oil to the first person that can guess the number that's on my piece of paper that I wrote an hour ago. And there it is. Andrew Madsen.
He was disqualified.
Yeah, but he's not really disqualified.
Yeah, but he really is. I disqualified him right off the bat 2 times. He was 2-time disqualified.
Okay, well, Andrew Madsen, you're disqualified. So
I told him.
You're just
okay. Fine. If you want to, you can do it.
Okay, you're undisqualified. Congratulations. 69069.
What's the number you wrote under that?
Oh, that was trying to write like who was getting close when the numbers were far apart, and then I just scribbled them out.
Like the numbers were here, and then they went from there to here, and then here.
And now,
kind of like I go like this to herd a cattle.
Well, Andrew Matson got it. If he's disqualified, looks like Steve Hagelin got it. So maybe everyone wins. So,
all right, how about we're going to do it this way? It's between these two guys. I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 100. Paul Hendricks, how you doing?
Wake up, Paul Hendricks.
Wake up.
Oh, you can't see the book.
You can't see it. All right. Steve wins since I was disqualified. Is this what you're saying, Andrew? Has Steve won anything from us?
Yeah. Quite a few times.
Andrew has never won anything,
Andrew,
right?
You've never won. Congratulations. You won Honest Amish oil. So, yeah, and I'm sure Steve probably got the number right as well.
Yeah,
right?
he probably did. He probably did.
Yes, I've got plenty of this crap. You can have it all. So, yeah. Congratulations. You stuck it through episode number 83 of Talking Beards without a guest. So tomorrow on Talking Beards, the network, it'll be Monty and Boo with What Up Mob Wednesday. And I don't know if they're going to get it done. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything, but there's only 20 people. They're going to try to do a screen share thing. So they're advancing their show along very nicely. They get on StreamYard and they practice some stuff and they, put pictures in there and they're ready to go for tomorrow. So I'm excited. They have Ethernet cords now. So,
is their show going to be better than ours?
Absolutely.
Dang.
But see,
better.
We could just hop on there and harass them at any time. So you never know what might happen on What Up Mob Wednesday.
You never know.
You never know. So yeah, that's it. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for watching us tonight. Episode number 83 in the books. Go ahead.
I told you it was the best episode 83 we were going to ever do. Guest starring Aaron D. Johnston and starring Scott Sakura, played by Scott Sakura. You can find out more information about me by going to Facebook and Instagram, but we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. If you go over there, you can get hooked up to all the different stuff like Aaron's palm. I'm reading it right now. It says you are going to, and you get to put it back up. Ride a moped sometime this week. Go ahead.
Why don't you have eyebrows?
I do.
No, you don't. Nope. Natalie's pointed it out. You and Andrew Matson do not have eyebrows. That's
because
weird.
My hair is blonde.
Anyway,
I put my fist through a piece of glass today.
That's not how you clean windows.
Yeah, I said, dirt, get off, and I punched it, and it got off.
It was gone. It was
gone.
I should.
That's right. Steve knows what's going on. 2020. But yeah, go over to talkingbeards.com. You can get hooked up to the podcast. You can go to the Teespring store through there. You can check out all the old episodes, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. But, come in, Aaron. Come in.
Scott, hurry up and
finish the show.
Okay, Aaron. I was just telling him a couple things real quick.
Oh. Hurry up.
Okay. Talkingbeards.com. We will see you guys next week.
Yep. That was it.
What do you want, Natalie?
I felt left out.
Here.
Natalie, we love you.
I love y'all too.
And everybody should go back and watch episode 1 of Talking Poop with Aaron and Matt.
No, they should not.
And share this episode. Talking Poop. Okay, bye.
Bye.